Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully it lets me continue to do this. We'll see what happens though.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Arizona Summer Classic. Welcome to the stadium course, TPC Scottsdale in Arizona. It's a masterful blend of challenge and playability designed by the team of Tom Weisskopf and Jay Morrish. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo for EA Sports.
The changes, Rich, they made in 2014 have just added a luster to this great venue that hosts the PGA Tour event each and every year. And it's a great test for any level of play.
So the action is underway. I'll take you out now to our featured golfer here at number 1. Getting ready to start the round. Frank, what is the importance of getting off to a good start?
It's imperative, Rich, really. Try and find your rhythm, conditions of the golf course. Really get into the round as quick as you can.
Frank, that is position A.
The tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
Second shot, good look at the green. That is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
In a very aggressive mode with that birdie now in second place.
Par 4 second hole, a little bit longer than the first. This one at 442 yards.
Yeah, they've added a new tee, changed the bunkering down the right side. Still a semi-blind tee shot, a hole that bends softly to the left side. The bunkering around this green has changed. Still, it requires a very precise tee shot.
What's
This
up,
is when the game is
Besto?
fun, Frank.
What's up,
When you get
Undertaker?
high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it stays in the air forever.
Had Shelby and Finch in here a little bit ago. The
110
fucking
yards now
stream
for the
wasn't
second
fucking
shot.
started not working as usual. I think it's the EA servers, because when I kept trying to get back, it kept telling me it couldn't connect to the EA servers.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. That
Yep,
would be a great
totally.
look at birdie.
Just yeah. And then I tried starting it again. It wouldn't let me start it again till now.
Frank, this would be
baby.
a nice
So,
way to jumpstart
but I'm
the
doing
round.
good, Undertaker.
His
I'm doing
momentum,
good.
Can quickly go in the right direction if he makes
Just
this.
kind of chilling today. Kicking back. Figured I'd play some golf for fun. Now that we finally hit the fucking 80.
Now has a tie.
Not
for
only
the
did we
lead.
get that 80, we
birdie.
got negative
Pep in the
86.
stride.
So now I'm back to just playing for
Now
fun.
the third hole, it's a par 5, and how does this one set up, Frank?
It's a nice yardage around that 550, 560 yard mark. So a good drive. You can certainly reach the par 5 and 2. Got to flash it across a little bit of a desert there. This green has been completely changed in 2014. And the addition of one bunker to that right side. Used to be 2. That's a ginormous tee shot.
This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but it is well on the cards.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
It's that sneaky distance.
Well, Frank, this is a good tournament. Time for the lead after that
Huge eagle. Rich, what a time to do that.
eagle. And we pick up action at the 4th. Frank, I've been impressed with the play to this point early in the round.
Yeah, it's solid without being spectacular, and that's actually a huge compliment.
What a display of shot
I thought
making
that
this
shit
has
was
been, Frank.
in.
Oh, that incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Clean
What's
this
up,
with the tap.
Alex? How you doing, brother?
This is a good move. Another birdie. Now to 5 under for the tournament. Well, Frank, now at the 5th hole, the par 4, the challenge stiffens just a bit.
Yeah, the longest par 4, obviously in the start of this golf course, around the 470-yard mark. 2 bunkers down the right have been changed to 1, but it's in the perfect position now. Of course, that new tee added to add a little bit of length to this hole. Green still remains relatively similar to what it used to be.
Oh, man, yeah.
That's in the fairway.
Yeah, Shelby, I guess, is actually just getting ready to get out of work. Or she just left work.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
That's how you play the game, right there. Stick it in close, and then knock in the birdie. Settles in over the putt. Frank, I thought that was in.
Well, just when you thought they might pick up one. Now, settle for a par.
Just a couple of feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the par 4-6. Decision time, Frank. Driver, or do you go with 3-wood?
A lot of that's
Yeah,
going to
that
depend on
actually
if there's
would
any
have been
breeze.
good.
If the
That would
breeze
have
is
been
at your back,
cool.
you can drive it all the way down the right side.
I
and
don't
take
know,
those two
though. In a way,
bunkers
though,
down
I
the
don't
right,
really like
completely out of
getting
play.
involved in
This hole's been stiffened up, though. The
sort of
left hasn't increased
politics
for
like
that bunker
that, in
and
a
that
way.
choke point. So, the strategy. You have the length to get past them.
Not that I'd totally be
If you have to
against
lay
it,
up, it's
but
going to leave a much longer second shot.
That's nice to roll in a 25-footer now and then. Those feel good. But still, there's nothing like hitting that perfect tee ball. Long, straight.
Yeah, you can puff out your chest, last to play, the advantage, holes shorter. Basically, the list goes on.
That is a beauty, a real beauty. He has this putt for birdie. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Now to the second par 3 on the front 9. This is the 7th hole.
Yeah, quite a stiff par 3 because of the narrowness in the front. Really favoring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green, because the further back you go, the wider it gets. Well, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line. Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. Not a gimme, but well within his range. On fire right now. 7 under par.
yeah, no doubt, dude.
Frank, the par
Yeah,
four
like I
eight,
said,
this
man,
is
I
a
don't
good
know
hole.
for sure that
It is,
score is going to be
The
beaten
dog
for a
leg to the
while,
left
but
forces the player to go out the
I mean,
right.
I'm sure
and,
there's
this will
people
play
out there
every
that can
inch
do
of its
it, but
yardage, which is over 470
right
yards.
on, Alex.
Green's still pretty much the same with that false front, unless there's a flag position in the front. You're really going to have to fly at least 20 yards or so into that green. Otherwise, that ball is going to run towards the front.
Long and accurate. That's how you win in this game. 325 yards in the fairway. Chance to get it close here. Frank, this has been impressive. Game plan, stuck to it, hitting some quality shots.
He's really done his homework on the golf course, swinging well, and there's a few holes to go too. This round could get even better.
That's a solid shot here into the 8th hole, and a good chance now for another birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Here at the par 4 9th hole, Frank, what's the strategy off the tee?
Well, there's one bunker down the right side that you have to be very
What's
wary
up,
of.
Captain Jack?
325 yards to carry that, so it's very much in play, and just over 290 to reach it. Ideally, you have to go left about that down the left side. But really, this is a second shot hole because this green is not very deep.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin.
Nitai, hello.
Frank,
How
really
you
good
been?
chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. That has to feel good. That's a
Right,
birdie.
right. Well, hopefully you're having fun, I guess, if you're up at 1:30 in the morning, pretty much.
Just a
I guess
superb
obviously you must be
performance on
having
the front
fun out
side.
there.
He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Really? Huh. I don't know. I guess it's not that surprising, but
Wow, Frank, he is
it
dialed
is an
in.
island, I
Yeah, that
guess.
was
but
just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
For birdie. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. Now at the par 4 11th, Frank, I really like this hole.
Well, you might be the only one, Rich, because this is an absolute scorecard wrecker. Water all the way down the left side. There's two bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not off the tee. They're around the green. They protect the left front and the back. If you think you can bail out down the right side, well, you could find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the
wow,
right.
that's pretty wild.
And believe me, go down
Although
there,
I don't know, I
more
guess
than
maybe
anything,
that's part
they'll
of their
wreck your scorecard as
efficiency.
well.
They don't want to waste the energy on AC, I guess, possibly.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
But yeah, I know damn well them hand fans wouldn't work for my old ass, dude.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Well, in the words of the late, great baseball commentator for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto,
Oh, yeah.
it's time
I'd
for...
imagine, yeah.
Holy
Dude, I know, well, shit, dude, I know a lot of their stuff over there, man. They're
Par
pretty
312
serious
may
on
not
a
be
lot
as
of
famous as the
crimes.
par 316th, but Frank, you think this may
Like
be
a lot of
tougher
shit that
and
would
even
just
better
be a
hole?
ticket
We
here,
see
man.
more
Some
bogeys
big
and double
shit over
bogeys here on
there.
12 than 16 will ever see, and courtesy of the water behind and to the right of the screen. If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. A good bunker player obviously can get it up
They
and
do
down.
take
but it's
their
still
crime
no snake trying to
seriously.
record your par 3 at 12.
You cannot hide the flagstick from that man inside of 5 feet. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Great, too.
Damn, that's some hardcore shit. Which, I mean, in a way, that's, you know, if we took that shit that seriously, we'd probably have a cleaner country, I bet.
Opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get on a par 5, obviously birdies and eagles come to mind. 13's been changed a little bit over the years. The split fairway's gone. Now it's just one fairway. Water in play, bunker on the left side. They certainly define this fairway. And they've toughened up the front and left side of this par 5 green. The longer hitter, a high ball hitter, still will get a reward at 13.
That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And, Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. On his third here at the par 5. This has a good ring to it. -14.
I'm all right. Yeah, like I said, we were pretty stoked. I've been shooting out for that -80 under par, and we finally got it yesterday.
14th now,
so
it's a par 4.
that kind of feels like a pretty big
again,
achievement.
The bunker on the left side's been pushed out to the fairway to really make you think whether or not you can carry that. It's a lengthy second shot because it's going to play a little bit uphill, and this green is well protected on the left side with the 2 bunkers.
Now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
On the green in regulation. Has it. Good putt right there. Par 4 14th, and Frank, this hole packs a little punch, doesn't it?
Yeah, the addition of just a little bit more yardage, plus the bunker on the left has been pushed out into the fairway, actually makes the whole play a little bit longer than its 490 yards. Second shot is a little bit uphill. No longer is there a bunker on the right side. That side of the green is actually open. You don't really want to be trying to miss that green on the right. Should you decide to go at the flag, you're going to have to carry that front bunker.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. And from the fairway for his second shot here. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
I'm reminded of what an old caddy used to say about the great Lanny Watkins when he was on fire. You can't hide the flagstick from that man. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Great scoring opportunity here at the par 5 15th. But Frank, I'm wondering, as a player, is your mind beginning to think about what's ahead at that par 3 16th hole?
Oh, they are. This is really the finishing stretch at TPC Scottsdale, where you get all these swing holes. 15 is a swing hole. 16, 17, and 18, where so many changes in the score can actually happen.
Yeah,
this one here is
sweet.
all about finding the fairway. A good drive down here will be well rewarded because you'll have a chance to reach this par 5 and 2.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Frank, when you get to the 17th hole, we always recall maybe the single most bizarre shot in the history of golf.
Yeah, everybody talks about maybe a hole-in-one at 16, but really 17. And the player was Andrew McGee. It was a good tee shot, don't get me wrong. But Rich, it needed an assist.
Well, the assist came from Tom Byram, whose brother Kurt is a commentator for the Golf Channel. Tom Byram was just minding his own business, standing on the green, sort of leaning on his putter, and you know what happened.
Yeah, the ball hit Tom Byron's putter and then careened into the hole. So, 17. Made famous a little bit of history with a couple of names to drag up from the past.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Safely aboard.
That would have been fucking nice to get that eagle right there.
Settles in over the putt. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Hey, Michael.
Well, again, the fairways are lined with those.
Definitely
huge
appreciate
galleries
you
coming
stopping
off
by.
16 and
Definitely
17
appreciate
now.
you
The
stopping
finishing
by,
hole here
Michael.
at TPC Scottsdale. And Frank, what can we expect?
Well, this is a goodie. It'll play slightly as a dog leg left. Now, many a year, a player would try and carry the ball all the way over that water down the left side, but those new bunkers down there, it stopped the J.B. Holmes attack on this par 4. You're really going to have to play a little right of those now, and there's a couple of bunkers up on the hill to stop you doing that. So this is really a much tougher tee shot. 440 yards of par 4 just got a little bit more difficult. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Eyeing this putt for a birdie. That's the idea. Just knock it in. Well, Frank, round 1 in the books. Look who's on top of the leaderboard.
And that's with some strong play today. They don't really need to look back. Strong play heading into the second round tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't argue with that, Nitai. I definitely can't argue with that, man. Obviously, there's beautiful women everywhere, but yep, Japanese women are actually somewhat up there on that scale.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live second-round coverage of the Arizona Summer Classic. Set in the Sonoran Desert and surrounded by the majestic McDowell Mountains, we're at the stadium course at TPC Scottsdale in Arizona. Hello again and welcome. Rich Schroeder alongside Frank Nobilo, set to bring you all the action for today's event. Frank, when you think about the TPC Scottsdale, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The golf course has been radically changed in 2014, but it still hasn't lost its luster. Really, it's just been updated like the game itself for these young, strong players of the modern era.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
really likes this
Right
one.
on,
Made
Nitai.
birdie yesterday.
Appreciate you stopping
Can do it
by,
again
brother.
today.
Thank you. Thank you.
And a great start.
Teed up here at the par 4 second. Frank, what do players need to look out for off the tee?
This hole has been lengthened in 2014, some 30-plus yards. Bunkering down the right has also changed, making this drive a little bit more important now. You can't just blaze away over the hill. Green also changed with the addition of 2 bunkers on the left side.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. This looks like it's going to find the target.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Frank going for 2 in a row now. Well, how about this start? Birdie, birdie to open the round. Now the third hole, it's a par 5, and how does this one set up, Frank?
It's a nice yardage around that 550, 560 yard mark. So a good drive. You can certainly reach the par 5 and 2. Got to flash it across a little bit of a desert there. This green has been completely changed in 2014. And the addition of 1 bunker to that right side. Used to be 2.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. And now the second shot here at this par 5. Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Oh, man.
That's what everyone else is going to say,
Probably
except
ain't getting
him.
this eagle, but we should be able to
Yes,
leave
this
it for a
for
birdie
eagle.
as long as we don't overshoot it. Or maybe we'll just get the eagle. Fuck yeah. All right.
Frank, what kind of shot is required here at the par 3 fourth?
A little drop shot par 3 down the hill in today's standards because it's under 200 yards. Series of 3 tee boxes, so plenty to choose from there. The entry into the green is well protected now by the 2 bunkers, one in the center and one on the right front of this green.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. So, Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
Rock solid. Very impressed.
Now to the 5th hole and a challenging par 4.
Slightly longer this year. Played off a new tee at the back, and there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. They've now been put together to form one and in the perfect position that really make you think about your tee shot. It takes a very big drive to try and carry that bunker on the right. It's going to be at least 315 plus yards to get past that. Green itself still tilts a little left to right.
You know,
and back
it's pretty
towards the
cool.
player. Rich, there's such a big advantage. You tee it
I
up
just
on
like
a peg.
playing golf
It
in a
should be
way.
an easy shot. But remember, this is the most powerful club in the bag. This is the one that you have to nail out of the middle of club face.
Demonstrating there and really all day that he is one of the best drivers of the golf ball in the sport.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. Hard putt, soft hands, beautiful roll. Now to the par 4-6. Decision time, Frank. Driver, or do you go with 3-wood?
A lot of that's going to depend on if there's any breeze. If the breeze is at your back, you can drive it all the way down the right side and take those 2 bunkers down the right completely out of play. This hole's been stiffened up, though. The length hasn't increased with that bunkering in that choke point. So the strategy, do you have the length to get past them? Or if you have to lay up, it's going to leave a much longer second shot.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Second shot, good look at the green. That is how it's done right there. What an approach shot. These putts keep the round together. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Frank, where's the difficulty here on the 7th hole, the par 3 of more than 200 yards?
Well, Rich, front hole locations are always probably the toughest here because that's the narrowest part of the green. Bunkering really hasn't changed, and the green still does widen up, but the hole tends to play slightly uphill.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. 11 feet away. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now here at the par 4 8th, slight dogleg to the left, Frank.
And this dogleg's made more severe now by the addition of 2 bunkers. This was a bunkerless hole off the tee in years gone by, but those 2 bunkers certainly make this a sharper dogleg. And because it forces the player to go down the right side, adds length to the already long 475 yards.
What a drive. Just tattooed that. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
This is a good-looking shot.
I knew that was going to happen.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
How do you like that? He's holding. Just a phenomenal play right there. Here at the par 4 9th hole, Frank, what's the strategy off the tee?
Well, there's 1 bunker down the right side that you have to be very wary of. 325 yards to carry that, so it's very much in play, and just over 290 to reach it. Ideally, you have to go left about that down the left side. But really, this is a second shot hole because this green is not very deep.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Well, the tension is almost unbearable with 115 yards left to the hole. This is going to be a tough day on the links. I mean, even the seagulls are walking to work. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, Frank, it always seems to come down to this: your work on the putting green.
And there's so many things to consider, but first and foremost, speed. If you hit a putt firm, it's going to take less break. You hit it soft, it's going to take more break.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Nice drive, right in the fairway, and a good swing on that one. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Good swing, good shot yet again. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
Par 312 may not be as famous as the par 316, but Frank, you think this may be a tougher and even better hole?
We see more bogeys and double bogeys here on 12 than 16 will ever see, and courtesy of the water behind and to the right of this green. If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. A good bunker player obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snack trying to record your par 3 at 12.
That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie.
Great too.
Beautiful. To the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. There used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here.
What's
is
up,
the bunkering
Sid?
along the left front
How
and
we
left
doing?
side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore.
Frank, he could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach too. And Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Well, Frank, obviously way too much club there.
You've got to think something like that, or at least misread the wind. This is never going to sit now.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
What does he have all the luck?
Been pretty good all day from this distance. Just trying to take care of business. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Yeah, I out there. That's why I kind of decided to go ahead and do this.
Packs a little punch,
I
doesn't
said, fuck it.
Yeah, the
I was
addition
kind
of
of
just
bored,
a
and I didn't
little
know
bit
if
more
I really
yardage.
wanted to get into the
Plus,
Fallout
bunker on
thing
the
just
left has
yet.
been pushed out
I'll
into the
probably
fairway.
do something with
Actually makes
Fallout a
the
little
whole
bit
play
later.
a little bit longer than its 490 yards. Second shot is a little bit uphill. No longer is there a bunker on the right side. That side of the green is actually open. You don't really want to be trying to miss that green on the right. Should you decide to go at the flag, you're going to have to carry that front bunker.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Just 5 feet left.
Yes, I did.
Continuing to putt with confidence.
I did actually check that out. It looks pretty fucking cool, man.
All right, Frank, now the fun begins.
Hopefully them
We are teed up
goddamn
at the par
bug fixing
5
glitches
15th hole.
they fixed.
Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the
Work
fairway
on the
down the left
fucking
side is
matchmaking
anything other than
system.
straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across
God
to the
knows
people
there's
that are
plenty
walking
of
down the
bugs
11th
to
hole.
fix with that game
Find the
still,
fairway,
so
you can reach this par 5 and 2.
I guess
A little bit of
as
an
long as it
island-looking
fixes
green
something,
there,
that's
bunker on the
cool.
left, and
But I
also
really am
another
interested
bunker
to see
just
that
short
Pamela
wide.
Voorhees
But
character.
a
That'd be
fairway
nice
missed
if
here.
that comes
You
about.
can rack up 5, 6, 7. We've seen all sorts of scores here at 15.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up.
I should have rolled
Snake
forward a little bit more, but
Frank, this is just an absolute bludgeon.
We got it.
Right now. An eagle, and the lead widens.
yeah, I'd really like
Frank,
to
the one
think so,
moment that
man.
sort
I
of
would
made
really
the
like to
16th
think
hole
so.
what it is today would have to be Tiger's ace in 1997 here at the TPC Scottsdale when it was raining plastic cups.
It was also his reaction, too. And
Man,
that
I really
ushered
would
in
like
the
to see
Tiger
that
Woods
game
era
get
that
to
we
be a
became
game that
associated
works,
with,
'cause
which
it
is the
could
fist
really
bumping,
be
the rorty spectators.
one of the
I mean,
best
he was one
games
of the few
out
players
there,
that
man,
bridged the
but it's
gap
just the
between spectator
bugs
and
that
golf
kind of
course.
make it suck.
And it still goes on till today. And I think Rory McIlroy probably is the only other player that starts to broach that type of inside and outside atmosphere with golf.
Still to this day, it's the loudest single moment that I can ever remember hearing on a golf course. Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Now to the 17th, and Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par 4s in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
So, gotta go to 57.
Just misses. Be very happy with that one.
That would have been
Lag putt,
nice.
I mean, really, it's unrealistic to try and make those. So anytime you can two-putt from there is a good result.
Just a couple of feet.
Right on, man. It's all good. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably get something to eat, and I'll probably get on that Fallout 4 here in a while.
Good putt. Par 4 18th, and Frank, if you are trying to win the tournament out here at TPC Scottsdale, this is all you want down the stretch.
It is. There's a short bunker there, obviously, for the recreational player to respect.
But I appreciate
Three
you
bunkers
stopping
down
by,
the right
man.
side protected,
Saying
and
hi.
that new bunkering situation down the left there to stop the attack of a Bubba Watson or a JB Holmes. Now this tee shot is going to have to be respected, and the green too is anything other than flat.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. That is classy.
They had a chance of going in.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Well done.
Well,
What's
Rich,
up,
2
Connor?
rounds in the books, and it's easy to
Welcome.
see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament.
Yeah, I don't know for sure that was YouTube, because when I tried, one of the times when I tried coming back, it said something about I couldn't connect to the server, so the online shit wasn't available for the game.
NBC
I'm thinking
Golf
the
Channel
EA
on
servers
EA
might have been
Sports,
fucking
in association with the PGA Tour.
Although we
proudly
still can
presents
blame shit
the
on
season-long
YouTube if we
race
want,
for the
because they
FedEx
fuck
Cup.
up plenty
Today it's
themselves.
live
And
third-round coverage.
I still, like I
Arizona
said,
Summer
man,
Classic.
every stream I go to watch, I
Here at
can't
the
watch it
TPC
for more than a minute
Scottsdale
or
in
two, and it
Arizona,
starts
and
buffering.
Frank,
I
when
have
so
to keep
many people
rebuffering
tune in to
or
watch
refreshing
this
the
great
screen on the
event,
fucking
they think
streams I
immediately
try
of
and
the
watch,
16th
but
hole with all of those fans jammed in. It's like
think
Fenway
this
Park
one
inside
might have
the
fell
desert
on
there.
EA,
But it's
possibly.
much more than that little par 3, isn't it?
It certainly is more than that, Rich. The TPC Scottsdale is a great venue for a PGA Tour event. It's a blend of everything. Birdie opportunities.
This is
holes
a
that are fought by
PS4.
water,
Unfortunately,
bunkering
my
that's being
Xbox
changed.
is in the
All in
frickin'
all,
pawn
it's
shop
a great atmosphere
right
with
now
nearly
due to
500,000
money troubles.
people that visit this
And
during the
unfortunately, I
tournament.
can't stream with it. That's
And
why it
let's go
ended
down
up
to
in the
the
pawn
first.
shop, because I can't stream with it without a capture
Warm-ups are
card.
done. First 2 rounds in the
But
book, and Frank, this is
hopefully
where
after
careers
Monday,
are made
that'll be
on
taken
the
care
weekends
of.
at these kinds of
I
championships.
get my
This is
ass
also
back
what
to
you hope
fucking
for
work,
a
get
professional
the
golf. You
capture
know you've got
card,
the good
and
stuff.
get my
We've seen
Xbox
that
back.
through the first 2 days. Put yourself in a great position. Just 36 holes to go.
Because I would totally like to. I've got a few games that I'd totally like to stream.
That's the beauty of this game.
Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
Man.
That is a green in regulation as the approach
I know, I
shot
should have
hits
put
the
that a bit
first
closer,
green,
but
but he is
whatever.
by no means in for par yet. A lengthy putt coming up.
Oh, so close.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Yeah,
They'll take
have
it.
to
That's a
blame the
par.
approach shot on that. That should have been a lot closer.
Teed up here at the par 4 second,
But
Frank.
whatever.
Other players need to look out for it off the tee.
This hole has been lengthened in 2014, some 30-plus yards. Bunkering down the right has also changed, making this drive a little bit more important now. You can't just blaze away over the hill. Green also changed with the addition of 2 bunkers on the left side.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. chance to get it close here. Frank, even at major championships, a good crowd on a single day might be 25 to 30,000. Consider this for just a moment. TPC Scottsdale in 2013, round number 3 on Saturday. Almost 180,000 fans jammed into that ballpark.
It's hard to imagine that's twice the gate of the Super Bowl on a golf course. Now, obviously, some of it's hidden because of the size of the acreage, but golf just doesn't get that type of crowds anywhere else in the world. But it works at TPC Scottsdale. They have a crowd that keeps going back. They have the Bird's Nest, for example, that goes there. The parties that ring around there. It's an atmosphere that golf never gets anywhere else, but it really works there. The players feel it too. They breathe it. And this is 1 week of the year, just 1 week, where they do feel like superstars.
It's a mix of soft spikes and stiletto heels. There's nothing quite like the TPC Scottsdale.
Oh, if this is up, it's good. Oh, it's fine.
Players still fighting the strong winds out there today. And on the fairway here at the 3rd. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5. His second shot.
Right on. I appreciate that, Mitch. Gotta kind of backspin the fuck out of this in order for it to stay over there, but hopefully this.
Frank, long gone are the days when you putted with a simple blade. Now you look down and there's a frying pan on the end of a shaft.
Yeah, it looks like grandma's skillet these days. That's what it is. But you know, putters are like drivers. What they've done is the technology's given you a bigger sweet spot. Even though putting is very, very precise, if you give a person a bigger sweet spot, he's going to make more putts.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Oh! So close.
And yet it still counts for another shot.
Well, that's all right, though.
He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
Still got the birdie. Since we don't have to worry about the 80 anymore, it's not that big a deal.
Here now at the par 3 4th. Frank, what's the setup here?
Plays a little downhill, so it won't play its full 180 yards. You can perhaps take one club off the decision off the tee. The green, as you can see now, is a little wider than what it was deep. The bunkering, though, is certainly excellent there. A little pop bunker on the right side, one there if you come up a little short, and there's another one on the left side should you pull your tee shot.
Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
So a tester from 4 feet.
Well read.
Now to the 5th hole and a challenging par 4.
Slightly longer this year. Played off a new tee at the back, and there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. They've now been put together to form one, and in the perfect position that really make you think about your tee shot. It takes a very big drive to try and carry that bunker on the right. It's going to be at least 315 plus yards to get past that. Green itself still tilts a little left to right and back towards the player.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. He made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Now to the par 4-6. Decision time, Frank. Driver, where do you go with 3-wood?
A lot of that's going to depend on if there's any breeze. If the breeze is at your back, you can drive it all the way down the right side and take those 2 bunkers down the right completely out of play. This hole's been stiffened up, though. The length hasn't increased, but that bunkering and that choke point. So, the strategy. Do you have the length to get past them? Or, if you have to lay up, it's going to leave a much longer second shot.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. That will be a great look at birdie. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the second par 3 on the front 9. This is the 7th hole.
Yeah, quite a stiff par 3 because of the narrowness in the front. Really favoring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green, because the further back you go, the wider it gets.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday and trying for another one today. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, the par 4 8th. This is a good hole.
It is a dog leg to the left, forces the player to go out the right, and this will play every inch of its yardage, which is over 470 yards. Green's still pretty much the same with that false front, unless there's a flag position in the front. You're really going to have to fly at least 20 yards or so into that green. Otherwise, that ball is going to run towards the front.
Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Okay,
This
Finch,
hole
no
really
problem.
sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Yeah.
Everybody
Okay.
loves him. Birdie on the card. Here at the par 4 9th hole, Frank, what's the strategy off the tee?
Well, there's one bunker down the right side that you have to be very wary of. 325 yards to carry that, so it's very much in play, and just over 290 to reach it. Ideally, you have to go left about that down the left side. But really, this is a second shot hole because this green is not very deep.
Oh, my goodness. He pumped it, he thumped it, he jumped it. What a drive. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Oh, no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
was a tricky one, but it's in.
Getting set now to start one of the most exciting back nines in all of golf on the PGA Tour here at TPC Scottsdale, beginning with the 10th.
Yeah, if you stand on this green, Rich, and look backwards, you realize how severe this dogleg is. But from the tee side, it's a sharp dogleg to the right. It's actually a layup down the left side, and then a second shot around the 150, 160-yard mark in.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Just an incredible shot. That is a very makeable putt after a great approach. Well played. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Yeah, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
This would give him the par.
Just dwindling the holes down. Pars are fine right now.
On to the par 4 11th hole. Frank, what's the best play here?
No bunkers really here to worry about, Rich, so you have to pick something in the distance as a good line. Something a little bit away from the water that protects the left side of this fairway. And it's adjacent to the 15th hole, the other par 5 coming home. So a good drive, perhaps with a little bit of cut off the tee. And that should shape up nicely for this long par 4.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. And he has it for birdie. 12th hole now, looking at 192 yards, par 3.
Won't quite play that distance because that tee shot is considerably downhill. But you really have to be cognizant of the wind if it's coming off the left, because it easily brings that water into play down the right should that tee shot just start moving with the wind.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Locked in on the read and the speed. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
To the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. There used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left, front, and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. Had a birdie here yesterday, in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Shouldn't be a problem here.
just making a mockery of the field now. Another eagle.
Par 4 14th, Frank, it seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would, even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent. It's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either, because the ball, more often than not, will finish well above the player's feet. And of course that green is very, very narrow, well protected by bunkers on the left.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. This is a good-looking shot. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. It's a tester from 4 feet. Drops for a birdie. Great scoring opportunity here at the par 5 15th, but Frank, I'm wondering, as a player, is your mind beginning to think about what's ahead at that par 3 16th hole?
Oh, they are. This is really the finishing stretch at TPC Scottsdale, where you get all these swing holes. 15 is a swing hole. 16, 17, and 18, where so many changes in the score can actually happen. But this one here is all about finding the fairway. A good drive down here will be well rewarded, because you'll have a chance to reach this par 5 and 2.
Second shot. Good look at the green. Here we go. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. So this is the third shot to the par 5. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, partner, here we go. Players have characterized it as terrifying, chaotic, amazing. The stadium atmosphere here at this hole, the 16th of par 3, is really spectacular, isn't it, Frank?
It is. Because of the atmosphere, the number of people, this is the closest a golfer gets to like kicking a field goal in a Super Bowl. It's just surrounded by people. It's not really the difficulty of the hole. Just over 160 yards, a modest par 3. There's no water in trouble. But it's an atmosphere that golfers never normally are familiar with.
Continues to putt beautifully. Frank, 16 was fun. 17 is always exciting here at TPC Scottsdale.
You've got to be careful, because that water that sort of goes around the left side of the green, if that ball's coming in with a little bit of hook, it's just going to keep going left. There's the one bunker you really have to focus on. That's the one in the middle of the fairway. 280 will carry that. Chances are the ball can run onto the green. It takes a brave man really to try and fly this ball all the way there. It's not really needed, because there's always another 10 or 15 yards of run.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't have done much better than that. An eagle is very confident. Getting set now over the putt. Always love to hear the sound of the bottom of the cup. Par 4 18th, and Frankie, if you are trying to win the tournament out here at TPC Scottsdale, this is all you want down the stretch.
It is. There's a short bunker there, obviously, for the recreational player to respect. 3 bunkers down the right side protected, and that new bunkering situation down the left there to stop the attack of a Bubba Watson or a JB Holmes. Now this tee shot is going to have to be respected, and the green too is anything other than flat.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards, just crushed it in the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, so.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie.
Hit. One more round like this, man.
To amaze yet another
Before we
birdie.
end up with a negative 80
What a day
today.
it's been. There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
Yep. Like I said, man, hell, one more good round like that, we could have another negative 80, man. It's definitely possible. And this is another course I like, too, so it is really possible, but we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Arizona Summer Classic. Simply put, there is nothing like it in the game of golf. It is by far the biggest spectator event in the sport. We're at TPC Scottsdale in Scottsdale, Arizona. Well, again, and welcome. Rich Slaughter alongside my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. And Frank, what can you tell us about this golf course?
Well, everybody wants to know about 16, the famed par 3 here, surrounded by those skyboxes. Once again, that'll be a topic of the day. But really, this is a regular sight for the PGA Tour. So those of you that were familiar with the golf course, it's now changed. 2014, the designers Morris and Weisskopf did a massive renovation.
Well over 100,000 fans every day, better than 500,000 for the week. It's a giant party mixed in with a heck of a tournament. Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon. Oh, it's perfect. That is a huge opening tee shot.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
Ooh, like that.
It'll be a great look at birdie. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Not the lately the cheapest kind I can buy for the most part, but I usually we get the Folgers, the big ass can of Folgers for like $6 or whatever. Let me get another
Good read,
smoke
good
ready
line.
here.
Well played.
Yeah, I would have liked to have gotten that
Teed up
birdie.
here
That
at the
would
par
have been a
4
good
second,
start.
Frank.
But
What do players need to
we
look out
pulled
for
it off
off the
yesterday
tee?
This
without
hole has
getting the
been
first
left
two
in
birdies, I don't think. Or
2014,
not
some
yesterday,
30 plus
but
yards. Bunkering down the right
last
has also
round, I mean,
changed,
we didn't
making
get
this
the
drive a
first or
little bit
second
more
birdies, I
important now.
think.
You
We
can't
still
just
ended
blaze
up with the
away
20 we
over
needed.
the hill. Green also changed with the addition of 2 bunkers on the left side.
Caught that one flush, Frank. That was beautiful.
What was the movie again? Dead, solid, perfect.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
Oh,
Without a
yeah.
doubt, that will be on the highlight reel later tonight. Excellent
That'll
shot.
fucking work. That was pretty fucking tight.
Frank, what's the strategy here off the tee at the par 5 third?
Let's see if
For
we
the
can
long
get
hitters,
this
they
eagle
still
too.
think that
We'll
they can
fucking
reach
be
this par
jamming it,
5 and 2
baby.
comfortably with a good tee shot. For the shorter hitters, it really is a thought about where you lay up that second shot to try and leave a good third shot yardage in. Still a good tee shot, though. That hazard down the right side protects against someone who's a little too cavalier off the tee.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole.
Second shot. He's safely on deck.
Frank,
Dude, if I could have spun that just a little more, shit, that could have been a double eagle.
Now a chance for eagle. Frank, it's one thing to
Get yourself.
jumpstart your round. This would ignite the round.
Well, you don't normally see 2 par 5s back to back, so the chances of having consecutive eagles is so rare.
Frank, what kind of shot is required here at the par 3
Folgers
course?
ain't bad
little
coffee,
drop
man. I
par
mean,
three
it's
down the hill
definitely
in
not
today's
the
standards
cheapest
because
crap
it's
out there.
under
I've
200
had some coffee
Series of
before
3
that were
tee
just like,
boxes,
oh
so
my
plenty to
God,
choose
you call
from
this
there.
coffee?
The entry into the
But
green is
I
well
ain't too
protected
picky
now
when
by
it
the
comes
2
to coffee,
bunkers,
as long as
one
it
in the
has
center
caffeine
and one
in
on
it.
the right front of the
Shit,
screen.
I've drank truck stop coffee that sat around all day. And not that I don't
Just a
appreciate the
superb
good
shot.
shit like the
You're not gonna
Starbucks
see
and
much
all
better
that
than
shit,
that
but that
all
shit's
day today.
way too expensive, man.
He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
Great sense of speed in that. You know you can make those, but that one right in the middle.
Frank, this is a demanding driving hole, the par 4 fifth.
Another hole that bends gently to the left. There used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. It's now 1, and it's in the perfect position to make you think about your tee shot. Really, you have to be left of that. The new tee's added a little bit of yardage to it. The green still looks the same as what it once was. Tilts slightly from left to right. But you can see why a draw is the preferred shot at TPC Scottsdale.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Second shot from 120. Birdie try up next. So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching 2 tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Par 4 sixth, and Frank, a couple of options here.
Yeah, a hole that bends to the left. A draw is the preferred shot off the tee. The longer hitters will have a big advantage. They'll be able to get it down there and just have a pitch or a short wedge into this. If you're not, well, that long, then you're going to have to lay it back short of those bunkers. That's going to leave a lengthy second shot. Well, a hard hole after that tee shot has now become an easy hole.
It's the great equalizer. When you can drive the golf ball, Frank, just like that, boy, it opens up so many avenues, and he'll have plenty to choose from here. Looks good. Chance to make a birdie.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. And he has it for birdie. On to the par 3 7th, 215 yards from that back tee box, Frank.
This hole hasn't really changed. Still has that V-shaped green where it's very narrow in the front. A high-flying shot in here that carries that front edge, and you'll find the further and further you go back there, the more receptive, and that green starts to widen. Surely not.
And that's how you play the game, right there. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. Wow, what a putt. That is huge. Now here at the par 4 8, slight dogleg to the left, Frank.
And this dogleg's made more severe now by the addition of 2 bunkers. This was a bunkerless hole off the tee in years gone by, but those 2 bunkers certainly make this a sharper dogleg, and because it forces the player to go down the right side, adds length to the already long 475 yards.
Just blasted that tee ball, Frank. I'm thinking this is about 110 yards, Frank. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie
No man,
yesterday,
what is
chance for another
up?
one today.
Damn.
Locked in on
Getting
the
ready to
read
have some bad
and
weather,
speed.
huh? Or are you the storm that's coming through Winnipeg?
Has it. Good putt right there. Rounding out the front 9 with a par 4 of 453 yards from the back tee. Looks to be straight away here, Frank. Anything to be cautious about on this tee shot?
Well, that bunker, there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. There is now 1, and it also pinches into the fairway, which almost makes this hole look like a faint dogleg right. But really, the best line is still down the left side, so it still actually suits a draw off the tee. Green is slightly elevated and not very deep, too. So judging that second shot, getting the right club is essential here at 9.
Hey, Kiera, what's up?
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot.
Good to see you, girl. How you doing, beautiful?
So a tester from 4 feet.
Sweet. Always appreciated. That's always appreciated.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know.
I'm going to say, I don't think we've had anything here in Indiana.
Right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Which would be nice, man, because, dude, my lawn is getting to be a jungle. I don't even know if I can get out there with a push mower. I may actually have to find somebody with a riding mower to come mow this lawn, dude, because it's getting to where I don't even know if I can do it or not.
In the fairway here at the 10th. Nice way to start off the back nine.
So
Setting
if it
up for
stopped raining for a couple frickin' days, we might be able to get this motherfucking mowed, though.
What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
Oh, that incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Trying to make yet another birdie.
Dude, for real, I might have to get out there with some shit, dude. I had to do that. There's like, we got these like flower bed deal things or whatever, like on either side of the walkway. I had to get out there and trim that shit back. We couldn't even walk through it.
Something in the distance is a good line. Something a little bit away from the water that protects the left side of the speedway.
That shit's getting as tall as me.
And it's adjacent to the 15th hole, the other par 5 coming home. So a good drive, perhaps with a little bit of cut off the tee. And that should shape up nicely for this long par 4.
Just sucks, man, because that shit's expensive as fuck to have somebody come do it if you don't just know somebody that can come do it. You can give them some money, you know.
Really, the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Oh, can't hide the flag stick.
Yeah, dude, a scythe would be better. At least then I wouldn't have to bend over.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Oh, another one goes in.
Twelfth hole now, looking at 192 yards, par 3.
Won't quite play that distance because that tee shot is considerably downhill. But you really have to be cognizant of the wind if it's coming off the left, because it easily brings that water into play down the right should that tee shot just start moving with the wind. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Had a birdie here yesterday, in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Shouldn't be a problem.
Right? No shit, dude. For real. Especially a push mower. Oh, God, I almost thought I fucking missed that because I was looking at chat. But I better keep my eye on the ball here.
Has it. That's birdie. Par 5 13th, chance for birdie or maybe even eagle if you're bold and brave enough, but also, Frank, chance for disaster here?
Well, there is. Water very much in play down the right side. There's a bunker down the left, too. If you finish up in that, there's no way you're going for this par 5 and 2. Then it becomes a little bit of a zigzag mission. The second shot either has to be hit down the right side, just skirting that bunker in the front, or it has to be all carry.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Stop. Fuck
yeah. Eagle
yeah.
attempt on the right. On his third here.
It is possible. Like I said, I ain't going to celebrate too early here, but it is possible we could see a negative 80 today.
What a tremendous display of golf this is.
Within range.
Par 4 14th, Frank, it seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would. Even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent, it's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either because the ball, more often than not, will finish well above the player's feet. And, of course, that green is very narrow,
Hey, South Star.
by bunkers
How you
on the left.
doing? It's good to see
Steep
you,
the upper
man.
hill here. This is going to play very long. That's how the game is played.
What's
Right
up,
there.
bud?
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
So they'll tap in.
All right.
Not a problem from there. Right in the middle. Great scoring opportunity here at the par 5 15th. But Frank, I'm wondering, as a player, is your mind beginning to think about what's ahead at that par 3 16th hole?
Oh, they are. This is really the finishing stretch at TPC Scottsdale where you get all these swing holes. 15 is a swing hole. 16, 17, and 18 where so many changes in the score can actually happen. But this one here is all about finding the fairway. A good drive down here will be well rewarded because you'll have a chance to reach this par 5 and 2.
I still don't think I've seen that movie, no, man.
Nice position. Short grass. Second shot.
Oddly enough.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
There. Nice.
That is classy.
Yes.
No chance of getting
Oh,
in.
man, this could happen. Like I said, we'll see what happens
This
here.
one just requires a little bit of focus. Continuing to play well, a birdie. Down to the 16th hole, and Frank, what makes this so special is the walk underneath the grandstands. It's the gladiator coming into the Coliseum.
That's a perfect description, Rich, and that's why this hole is unlike any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere that the players feel on that tee, they cannot prepare for, they can't experience anywhere else. This is a once-in-a-lifetime par 3.
And when you look at it from up high with the blimp view, it sort of appears as though they've dropped Fenway Park. Or
Yeah,
Wrigley Field
we
right
were
into the
talking
desert.
about that
And this is a
yesterday, dude.
sellout
That is
crowd.
pretty cool that
This
he's
is
free.
20,000 fans, and there's nothing like it. There's not a single hole in golf that has more fans on it than this 16th here at TPC Scottsdale.
All right. 2 holes. I just have to birdie one of them. And not fuck up the other
A
one.
good putt redeems all.
17th hole, Frank, and this one is really set up for maximum excitement.
Well, there's 2 things that you really think of. How do I play this hole and how is it going to affect the rest of my round? This is the penultimate hole. If you make a mistake here, it'll carry over. It might cost you the tournament. But if you're a hero, it's going to carry forward to 18. This is why 17 is such a big swing hole.
Stop. Just don't roll in the water.
Getting set
We're
for
good.
this next
Okay,
shot
cool.
from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here,
That's
Frank?
all good.
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. We got
On
the
the
birdie.
green, and looking
So
at a
there's
birdie
our 80.
opportunity.
I would have liked to have gotten that eagle because then I could have fucked up the next hole, but
Birdie try again here today.
all right, man. So there's 80.
No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round
All
going,
right,
keeps
so
the
if we don't
momentum on
fuck
his
up
side.
this hole, man, we got another negative 80.
Rich, 18 was always considered a long finishing hole.
Not for J.B. Holmes.
Yeah, the water was always in play. And then the day he took it over the left side and carried everything and went on to win, that completely changed the way this golf course played ever since that day.
And it resulted in some of the
Right,
changes
no
we're
doubt,
seeing
dude.
now.
Yeah,
and I don't know, though, because
seeing
this actually
bunkering
is a
down the
really
left
good
side,
course
but
for me. I
also
really
it
like
showed
this
us all
course.
how much and how strong
I'm kind of
these guys
surprised
are.
I
How
got
much
this
they've
again,
improved
though,
over the
but
years.
I didn't think I was going to get up here, but I knew I'd be at least like 70
He has
something.
just hammered this drive here. at the
Yep, let's
18th
see if we can get. Let's see if we can go for 81, man. Let's see if we can break 80.
Birdie here in the final hole.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
That's fine. That's fine.
So maybe a nice way to finish up with a good approach here to the 18th and a good chance for birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker. 81. Nice.
Well, that's how you keep a round going. Make putts just like that. Just a tremendous week of golf.
I'd like to think this would just be a regular score for me.
Yeah, and he should be proud of himself, too. It took golf of the highest quality to beat this high-quality field, and that is something that you will remember for a long, long time.
I do not know, honestly. I don't know if I'm going to play that or not. I may just kind of wait till it comes out and be surprised in a way. Well, rock on. So, hell, we did it again. I do have to say, though, man, there's most of these courses. So what'll really be the test, though, is to get it on one of those courses, like I said, that where the greens are all fucked up and all that shit, because both these courses have pretty flat greens. And that course yesterday, like I said, they kept putting the pin on the flat part of the green, so that made it real easy to make the approach shots close and shit. But like I said, it's still a badass fucking score, man. I do have to say. We've now done it twice. All right. So, 1:45. Yeah, like I said, I'll have to get on some of this Fallout 4 later on here. See what we can do with that. I know, like I said, I'm pretty sure we finished up Automatron. I don't think I've done anything since then, so we might go ahead and kick it off with Far Harbor. See where that takes us. What's up, Fishy? We did it again. We got another -80. Actually hit -81 today. It was 86 yesterday. Yeah, I know that feeling, South Star. I do know that feeling. Rock on. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool, man. Cigarette rolled here, and I guess we'll see where we're off to next time, so we'll know. Ooh, the Open. Where's that at? Let's see where that's at. I'm thinking that's in Britain, isn't it? Oh, St. Andrews. That's kind of what I was thinking. So it's in Scotland. And apparently that is right by Shelby's house. She said it's right across the water from her. So fuck, man. It's very possible. We'll play this tomorrow, of course, but it's very possible we could get a damn good score here. Because I usually always do awesome at this fucking course. Depending on how things go. We got... It says 7 to 11 mile an hour wind right now, but that doesn't necessarily mean when we come back here tomorrow that that's going to stay the same. But so let's go ahead and take a minute here. Let's see what we've unlocked, because we should have some new clubs. Oh, we got the TaylorMades. Nope, okay. See, I almost wish I would have hit that before. Kind of would have liked to have used the TaylorMades. Those are the clubs Natalie Gulbis uses. But nope, so we haven't unlocked any new clubs, at least here. There would be something, yeah, there'd be some new shit here if we did. Okay, but so we don't have any new shit to use there. Right on, Poppin', thank you, appreciate that. Alright, well, I suppose it is time for me to go get some frickin' food. Probably a couple hours, 2-3 hours. It's about 10 till 2 here. I assume I'll probably start sometime around 5-ish maybe with the Fallout. That'll give me some time to catch up with Shelby, because she should be home from work pretty soon. And today is the day that Dria's internet kind of reset, her internet stuff reset, so hopefully she'll be back to fucking streaming a normal stream. I know she tried to stream again tonight and it didn't seem like it was working, but today I guess is the day that that resets itself. So, but yeah, definitely Finch, thank you. But right on, so I guess with that, I want to thank everybody who's watched today, everybody who watches in the future. Feel free to leave a like. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. But for now, this is Jimbo 19, and I am out.